Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at what powered screwdrivers charge with USB-C. So our charger here in the shop happens to have the USB-C output, and a few guys asked, do the screwdrivers work with a USB-C charger? So that's the rig that they want to have. So figure we'd look at a few different ones, see if they work or if they don't work. So first up, we're going to take a look at the Hoto, and that one does indeed work. You can see it's going to about 1.2, 1.3 amps. Now some of these are probably mostly charged, so don't go by the current. I have them fully charged mostly for some other testing, but we'll just start a pile here, I guess, of ones that work and ones that don't work. So Hoto is good. Let's go with the WorkPro. This has a USB-C charger as well, and we're only doing obviously the ones that are USB-C. Now this one does not appear to show any signs of life. We can run it, so I'm going to assume that this does not work with a USB-C format. So WorkPro, no good. We'll put that one down here. Let's go to the Longsa. This one is a interesting one. Kind of a budget model. And for a budget model, that one actually charges. So that's good. A good way to tell is if it runs while you have it charging. So I will say this one does indeed charge off of USB-C. Next up, we'll do one that is very akin to the Longsa. It's the Denali, a bunch of people's favorite. Let's see if the Denali works on a USB-C charger. If I can get that rubber out of there. There we go. I'm going to go with no. Denali does not charge on USB-C. So that's on the no pile. Let's go for, I think I know the answer, but this is the smaller of the WorkPros that we have to test out here. I'm assuming it probably has the same charging circuit as the larger one, and this one does charge. So that's interesting. We have a different charger than the previous one. So I thought we'd have something similar inside, but the smaller of the WorkPros is a Go. That does work. Next up, keeping with the smaller versions, we'll go with the Panasonic. And that one does not appear to charge on USB-C. So the Panasonic is a no-go. Next up, a favorite of a bunch of people here on the channel is the Vessel 3-speed. Sure enough, that does charge and does not run while it's charging. So the Vessel works on your standard USB-C. How about the Cobalt? Does the Cobalt charge on USB-C? Sure does. Cobalt's working. How about the DeWalt? That's one that's a favorite as well for a lot of people. Let's see if the DeWalt works with USB-C. DeWalt works. So we're getting quite a few that do work. Let's see if the Works works with USB-C. it in. No signs of life, and it does run, so it does not appear as though the works with your USB-C format. How about our skill twist? This is one that has the moving thing inside. It's the only USB-C skill branded one that we had. Now this one, you don't see anything on the charger, but you should be able to see we've got full lights on the tool. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this does work on USB-C. Next up, one that a bunch of people asked, does it work with USB-C? We have the Bosch Go 3. And the Bosch Go 3 does indeed go with the USB-C charge. And lastly, we have another entry from Vessel. The right angle ratchet screwdriver thing. And this too is USB-C. And let's see, it also works on USB-C. So, it seems like a lot of the offerings do work with USB-C. The interesting thing is that the Denali and the Works do not. And I'm kind of surprised that Panasonic didn't work with USB-C either, because electronics is kind of Panasonic's thing, right? So the WorkPro, I can't say I'm overly surprised. This was a very budget model, though it is interesting the other WorkPro, so somebody else is making these clearly. They're not made in the same factory or place, or sharing components at least, because this one should work with the USB-C if I plug this in. And I think we had to hit the run button for the other. And you can see it didn't trigger the charger. So this does not work. The Denali, kind of a little surprising the Denali didn't work with USB-C. But you do have all of these others. The Vessel, the Hoto, the other Vessel, the Bosch Go 3, the DeWalt, the Cobalt, all of these, the Skill Twist. All of these worked on USB-C. These four, from what we tested, did not. So if you're leaning towards a Denali, a Works, one of these Panasonics, or a WorkPro, and you want USB-C charge on both ends, these are probably not the models for you. Hopefully this little side journey was interesting. Wasn't something I thought about when we did the original videos on these things, and some of the commenters brought it up, and I thought it'd be something fun to take a look at. So we have a bunch of models here that do work and a few that don't. So hopefully this was helpful to somebody, help them make the decision on what they're looking to get. These videos are always fun to make, try and compare tools in an even playing field and help people out figure out what exactly they want to get for their application. Let me know in the comments below, is this a feature that is a selling point for you, or if they don't charge off of it, it's like, nope, don't want anything to do with it, or if you're indifferent. I like to hear what other people are doing in their shop. So as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.